Me and my friends are avid partygoers at university. I don't want to sound sick or anything, but we drink lots and take a fuck ton of drugs. I'm not here to be lectured about drug safety and the likes. I've already had that lesson. I'm into my second year of uni and this happened towards the end of the first year. A couple of friends were throwing a flat party to celebrate the finishing of their course for the year and we were invited. The party went without a hitch. Loud music, alcohol and LSD. By the end of the night there was only 5 of us left. It was about 5 AM and one of the flat owners, let's call him Josh, pulled out a glass bottle with a clear solution and a needle. We were all kind of calming down from our LSD trip and Josh said ketamine would set us chill for the night. Only a couple of us hadn't tried ket, me and Callum. I passed as I had work at 1 PM and needed to stay awake rather than asleep, but Callum said he'd try it. The needle was passed around, each of us injecting ketamine and slowly drifting into a paralytic state. They all looked like stroke victims, slurring words and still lethargically moving. Callum was the second to inject the ketamine and after about half an hour, Josh haphazardly stood and struggled to his cupboard. He opened it and pulled out heroin. What the fuck, I was thinking, and told him to put it down. Not a good idea to mix these two, especially not with LSD still in our systems. Josh slurred and shouted, "Who wants smack?" No one replied, all fucked out their heads, but Callum turned and said he did. I told Callum not to, but talking to a guy on a ket buzz is as useless as using an egg to knock down a house. Fast forward a while and the heroin had been prepared. Josh was giggling like a toddler mad scientist and handed Callum the needle. He injected it and immediately turned to us saying, "Euphoric." He just sat there for a while and Josh started laughing. "He injected both of our doses, ha 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 ha," he said. I snapped out of my calm stupor. "Fucking what? You didn't say, you arsehole, he didn't know." I was close to smacking Josh, but he was fucked too. Within 10 minutes, Callum was having a seizure. I'm not going to go into the details, but so as not to be caught, my shitty friends dragged him out of the flat, still seizing, and dumped him on the curb outside. 3 of them left from there. I waited with Callum, and his body went limp and calm. The ambulance turned up and as it did, I ran off down a side alley and went home, distraught. Now, here's a destroying part. Callum died in the ambulance from an overdose. The LSD didn't do much according to the autopsy. It was the amount of heroin and the dodgy mix. My friends eventually came forward one by one and Josh was actually charged with manslaughter for kicking him out of the flat, though the case was dropped. There were a few articles in my local paper, but I refused to show them to protect Callum's family and to preserve his name. I am sorry I didn't do more, and here I am, 9 months later, severely depressed and suffering from insomnia. I told this to clear my head and to, in a way, repent. Hey guys, James here. Thanks for listening to this video. If you liked it, give it a thumb up and subscribe for more. Comment if you have any ideas for future videos. This video was actually recommended by Sam Core in the comments below, so thanks Sam. Peace out guys.